Hey guys, welcome to today's YouTube video about me trying to find a date. I don't know if you guys are trying any dating apps, but for me, it's been absolutely horrible and I've really had no luck, maybe a little here and there, but nothing really great. So I thought it'd be a better idea just to record the profiles I see, share them with you guys, and just get an overall idea of what you guys think. Maybe it'll cause a laugh. I just want you guys to know that this is for fun. I am an ugly troll that lives underneath a bridge and has no friends and is very ugly. So that being said, let's get right into the video and look at this first person, Logan, and see what we got. All right, so Logan's 18. That's pretty young. She is into Instagram, social media, shopping, R&B, and trying new things. She's got a very blurry profile of her in a bathing suit. Nice body. 59 miles away. Shirt, okay. Uh-huh. Oh, she likes touch, big time texter. She's a high school graduate. That's good. Pretty face. Okay, yeah. Let's just go ahead and open the profile, see if we can find anything else about Logan here. She is 170 centimeters, straight, and her weaknesses are big biceps, tattoos, good hair, and money. And her Cash App is apparently one Ogana, one excess. So if that's your thing, guys, go send Logan your money and show her that you have big biceps and tattoos, hair and money. I have hair, not a lot of money, no tattoos, and I don't have big biceps, so she's not going to be my type of girl. How about you guys? All right, Ashley. Not sure which one of these you are, but we can swipe right for the plot apparently. And you were apparently the girl. I still can't really tell. But you look pretty cute. 23. Look nice in a bathing suit. You're an amateur cook. You like horror movies, pilots, road trips, and you like to travel. Okay, very pretty. Nice makeup. Social on the weekends. You exercise often. You look better in person. I don't know. You're pretty cute in your photos. So, bartender, Indiana University. Alrighty. And let's see here. You're looking for long term, open to short. Not really sure what the plot is. You love thoughtful gestures, but okay, okay. I will swipe right for the plot, Ashley. All right, Anna, also very pretty, and your dog has been begging me for a dad. That's a really weird thing to be begging for. I thought he'd be begging you for a bone, but maybe, he's telling you to go grab a bone. I'm not really sure. Okay, 27, cute. You're Sagittarius, just like me. You have a bachelor's degree, unlike me, but I do have an associate's. You want children, of course, you have a dog. You want a long-term partner. Okay. Yeah, sure. Outdoors, hiking, tattoos, walking, and running. That sounds like you're a good match, Anna. Sounds good. All right, Kendall, you're a 90s kid. Well, I can do math, so it is very obvious that you're a 90s kid. You self-care, Spotify, mental health awareness, ice hockey. Okay. Um, you know, not so sure on this so far. You're a bad texter. That's your communication style, is you're bad at texting. Well, it's 2025, so I'm not really sure how we'd ever talk, especially if I have to swipe right and meet you on a social media post. And even though it says you work out often, sure you do. Anyway, nope, no thank you. Okay, Jill. I like what we have going on here, Jill. Yep, uh-huh, nice assets. You're 41 and you like yourself a lot. I understand though, and you're looking for new friends. Photo verified, you're an Aquarius, you have graduated high school, you have not been vaccinated, you're communicating better in person, you have a cat, me too, you drink socially on the weekends, and you smoke. You're into doing it yourself, music, outdoors, drawing, and gardening. Okay, that'd be your friend Joe. All right, Lisa, you live in Crawfordsville, and you don't like your face, so that's the thing. You're also a 90s kid, 26, so you're barely a 90s kid, but I guess I'll give it to you. Okay, yep, that's the only thing there. Let's check out Lisa's profile. She is long term open to short, 24 miles away. That's great for me. You got a cat, me too, and you smoke. Nothing wrong with that. And I'm not sure who Teddy Swims is, but maybe you guys know. That's good for me. Add Tinder to my home screen. Sorry, Tinder, this is for a video for a bit. Lauren, you're 32, military, and you're a boy mom. Okay. You live in Muhammad. You have a good smile. You have friends, unlike me. AGR, that's where you work, so I'm not really sure what that is. You're looking for a long term partner. You're either at work or at the gym. Okay, you are a Gemini and you are vaccinated with a bachelor's degree and you work out every day. I believe you this time, and you have a dog. Okay, yep, completely normal. Uh, uh, no, I'm to like, not report. Maddie, 26, very cute. You're looking for a reason to go to Texas Roadhouse. I I don't want to go to Texas Roadhouse. I like Texas Roadhouse, but if that's what you're into, I maybe you could convince me to go to Texas Roadhouse. I don't really want to pay my taxes, but I guess you might make me. 53 miles away, you like reading, self care, meditation, and gym and country music. You clearly don't enjoy spelling, so that kind of. Oh, despite going to IUPUI, you don't enjoy spelling. So that's a thing. Long term, open to short. Um, you know, you're a bad texter. That makes sense since you want to go to Texas Roadhouse. I believe you. Non-smoker, you drink on the weekend, you're into reading, self-care, meditation, gym, country music, reading, not spelling. That makes total sense. I'll give you a pass, Maddie. You're cute. Sounds good. All right, Jordan, you're recently active. You're apparently a Powerpuff Girl because you like sugar, spice, and everything nice. I'm not really sure which one you're supposed to be, but you got a dog, you're socially active, you're a night owl, and you like to fish. So that's a thing. ISU. Nothing wrong with that. You are Taurus. Your love styles touch. Like the sound of that. Self care, thrifting, street food, car racing, and road trips. Yeah, I can find her socializing. She likes to dress up. That's good because when you know, do a lot of talking, you should probably have clothes on. And you are late to those things. At least your fashion really late, which we're aware of because you like to dress up. And your exit strategy looks like say bye first. That doesn't sound like you're much of a socializer, but sure. Your end weekends are for socializing, fun nights out, and self-care. I don't know that those typically really go together, but I guess it's Sunday, not Friday and Saturday. But you know what? Sure. Rachel, well, that's going to be a heck of a read. If you are super religious against vaccines, shorter than 5'8", voted for Trump, or aspire to be like Nick Miller, please leave me alone. If you have to ask, please leave me alone. I'm pretty sure that's Zoe Clark has a song that mentions Nick Miller, and he's from a show that I can't remember at the moment, but I don't really know. You're pretty. You're a PhD student, and you're into biking, rock climbing, drinking, because you're into bad bitches only. Yeah, you like cats. That's cool. Long term open to short. Social on the weekends. She likes to socialize, dress down, leaves early, and says bye first. Even though she's a socializer, she spends most of them staying in and self care. Okay? You're the type of person who forgets to reply, even though you prefer receiving text message, and never charge your phone. Um, just going based off of your little message here, not that these really identify me, I'm just gonna say no, Rachel. You seem like a judgmental person, and I'm just out, you know? Okay, and let's see what we got here. Please don't tell my parents we met on Tinder. We're probably never going to meet. So don't worry, Anne. I won't tell you. I won't tell your parents. Um, which one? So you're the blonde on the right. Sorry, Anne. There's not really a lot going on. Rylan. She's your typical Gemini. I don't know what that means. She lives in Champaign. Okay, she likes volleyball, self-care, foodie, sushi, and travel. Okay, she's got a dog, thoughtful gestures. She's a senior area manager. I don't know what that means, but good for you, Raylan. And you're looking for new friends. Okay. Um, oh, her favorite anything by the weekend, Toxic King. I know the weekend. Not so sure about Toxic King. Roast me if you want to. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Sure, she seems fine. Corridon. She is chronically online, but she loves touching grass. So I think that means that she takes her cell phone with her whenever she goes outside, so she's never offline. And she likes to go golfing. Okay. She likes cats. That's good for me. Google, show me this guy's. I think it's a picture of her, so I'm really confused on what that's supposed to mean. You guys can tell me what that means because I don't understand. Um, long term open to short. Okay. Actual footage of her creating the best insult to send the 8-year-old I'm beefing with on Roblox. Okay, she plays Roblox. I don't know that that's good, and I don't know what this means. But her Spotify playlist is there. Let's see if we can find out a little more. She's looking for long term. That's fine with me. She works at Fed. I don't know if it's supposed to be FedEx or maybe she feeds people. I don't know. I don't particularly get along with Aries, so I don't really know about that. She's a passive scroller and she's in a spectrum of sleeping. I do like the Arctic Monkeys. I was gonna swipe no, but I'm on for the Arctic Monkeys. Okay, Taylor, you're pretty close. You seem pretty cute. Nothing wrong with that. You got a cute little doggy, long term open to short. Your experiences are greater than possessions. I agree with that. You're a merchant at Cargill. I don't know what that means. You are first time on your bucket list is going to Yellowstone National Park. If you like walking, go ahead and do it. There's a really tall fallen tree. You can go look at the tree. You might enjoy that. I'm not really sure. I didn't. It's a 10-mile hike. But if that's your thing, go ahead and go for it. You bet you can beat me in a game of ping pong. I bet you can too. Um, here's to here's to beating me in ping pong. Okay, Miley, you're looking for a tall man with zero personality. I don't know what that means. I'm trying to have personality. I don't know if it's much of one, but maybe I'm your guy. I don't know what you consider tall though. You're 21, you live in Indy, you're a cute military girl, or maybe you just like to dress up because you're in a lot of different clothing, so I'm not entirely sure. You're straight, that's good. And you're Sagittarius, just like me, who likes dogs, hiking, country music, tattoos, and gym. You know, you're pretty normal, and you're cute. So, all right, Hannah, dog photo, nice. Cute girl, okay. Cute eyes, I like what's going on. You're still trying to figure it out, and you go to Purdue. That's really, I don't really know, but sure. Olivia, she is newish to Indy, and she needs someone to take her to all the best local places. And tell me about your next travel destination and your favorite kind of dog. Your dog, I guess. That's my favorite dog. How'd you know? This almost looks like you're married, so that is a really weird photo with that guy again. So I don't know if you're like recently divorced or if he's your best friend. Tell me about and your favorite kind of dog. That's my 21-year-old gay brother. Oh, so he got married. That makes sense. I was wondering, but I'm glad you specified in your bio. That makes more sense. Kudos for communicating, Olivia. Your worst midnight snack is white cheddar Cheez-Its. That's just witchcraft. I don't know how you go in there and find the white ones. It's just all yellow after midnight. I don't know what's wrong with you. The surprising thing about you is you do a little happy dance when you eat good food. I'm sure that's you in your kitchen when you're eating the white cheddar Cheez-Its, turning into a little fur ball that you're not supposed to feed after midnight. I forget what they're called, but you guys know what I'm talking about. That movie. If you're not home, you can find me at a thrift store, coffee shop, or most likely hiding under the covers in my bed pretending not to be home. Okay. Um, you're vaccinated and you like board games, horror movies, hiking, travel, and sushi. You're the kind of person who forgets to reply, but you want to have text messages and low batteries. I don't know why this is who you are. Sounds like you're not going to meet anyone, but you're into Beyonce, which, Chappelle, no, Chappelle's okay. Fletcher? I don't know who that is, but You know what? You seem fine. All right, Hannah, you're 18, which is pretty young. You're probably gonna ask me for Cash App, right? Non-smoker. Really got nothing on here. You're short term, open to long. You're chaotic energy wrapped in a blanket. You're Sagittarius, and you like skincare, travel, shopping, music, and self-love. And you're apparently 24, not 18, so you're fake. See you later. All right, Brienne, who is 32. You seem cute. I don't know about really what's going on here. Picture of Oprah. You're a nurse, apparently. You like Goku, so that's pretty much an automatic swipe right. Let's see if you can make me swipe left. You're short-term fun, open to exploring. You like Goku. You're a nurse. And the hottest thing you can do is know the difference between nice and being kind. Is this like a exploring type of thing? I'm not really sure. Maybe you could elaborate, Brian. The key to your heart is being responsible and authentic. And you can beat me in a game of limbo. I am sure that you can. I'm very positive. You have children and you want more children. Oh, you're okay. Okay. All right. She is. You can find her socializing, dressing up, late to it, and she says bye first. And she's also a socializer who stays inside, taking care of herself on Sundays, which seems weird. But she does reply quickly to her text messages, even though her phone's about to die. So that's a lot of respect. A lot of respect there. Swipe. Lacey. Cute face. Okay. You're a fun single mom, raising an amazing teenage boy. You're ready to find someone who can handle you. Lacey, no one can handle you. You're the greatest single mom out there, and no one's gonna get in the way of that. Senior claims tech. So you have a horrible, icky job, huh? You're an Aquarius. You talk better in person, probably because you're collecting claims for credit cards companies or whoever debitors. So I'd kind of knock on you there, but oh well. You're a runner. You like crime shows, canoeing, alternative music, and hiking. She actually likes to socialize. See, she arrives early. That's how you do it, folks. And she admits that her weekends are for recharging because she likes taking care and self-care. You see, she's an honest woman, guys. That's what you're looking for, an honest woman, honest with herself. And she replies quickly. She wants to receive text message and her phone is always charged. You see, I've been swiping right on some of the girls that I haven't been. This person, yep, yep, this is where it's at. Lacey, yep, yep. If you guys see this woman in the wild, swipe right. That's all I'm saying. Okay, Ashley, who has a weird picture of her face. 27. You're not okay. You licked it, so it's mine. I don't know what that's referring to, but okay. Let's see if we can find out about more about Ashley. Her major is early childhood education and business administration. Double major. Okay. She has a dog. She likes self care, going to the gym. I I don't know, actually. I'm kind of torn. I'm just gonna say no. I'm sorry. Stephanie, who looks a little bit like Ashley, she's sleeper five because all she does is work. She loves being outdoor and seeing new places. My pup needs a daddy, and she's trying to become a cop. I'll swipe just to see. But Kate, dog, guns, cop. Nah, see you later. Laura, you're 20 years old. You are very pretty. Yep, yep, you are very pretty, and you are looking for a long-term partner, and you're almost there, just peek below. Your Insta is probably actually your Insta. Look, guys, if you wanna go give her a holler, hit her up at Laura, whatever, and she'd appreciate you getting to talk to her. She probably won't talk to me, but she'll talk to you guys. Anyway, her weekends are recharging, cozy night, and Sundays are fun. So she's probably honest. Again, guys, that's Laura's Insta. Go give her a shout out. You might be her next boyfriend. All right, Elena. Okay, kind of cute. We match for a reason. Graham is placed at the bottom. I don't know what that means. Cute though. You're looking for a long-term partner. My heart, the key to my heart is Graham. If you guys know what that is, let me know, because I have no idea. Anyway, I'm just gonna swipe. You're cute. Nicole's cute. She likes big boats. And okay. Anything else? She speaks Russian, Spanish, and Ukrainian, but does she speak English? Because I don't know. She's in America, so probably. But it would have been nice for her to list that. Sure. Swipe right. Sarah Parker. You look fake, Sarah. And you got a Spidey phone, so that's cool. If you're looking for someone who never says no to fun, Graham is just down there. Instagram? Is that what people are talking about? Giovanni Sierra X. Maybe she's real. You can go support her. I'm not going to. But if you want to look up Sierra Parker on Instagram, there you go, guys. It is right there. I don't know why I swiped that. I should have swiped no. Swipe right if you can handle bad decisions and good vibes. Okay, Zoe, I might make a bad decision. I like the vibes. See, you're Capricorn, right? You like going to the gym, skincare, photography, and singing. Okay. Yep. Okay. Brittany, retire me. I'm ready to be a stay-at-home wife. Walk around in lingerie, cook good food, and take care of you. Okay. But do I want you staying at home in lingerie? Um, if you're not home, you find me at work. Message me if you also love tattoos. You're unvaccinated. You don't want children. You just want to stay home in your thong. Okay. You're socializing, dressing down, and you just leave. And when you leave, you do it early. You recharge, go out, and take care of yourself. See, that seems like you're lying to yourself. Okay, at least you're being honest with yourself about your phone. You do like to text, but I don't think I want you in my kitchen. Sorry. Christina. Okay, that's who we got here. 34. You like cats? That's good for me. Long term, you got a dog too. That's alright too. You are a Scorpio. No, there's really nothing about you except for you like yoga, shopping, Netflix, cat lover, and dog lover. I'm good with that stuff. CIA, or I don't know what her actual name is. That's her Insta. If you want that, go for it. Her vibe is more champagne, handcuffs, and yeah, handcuffs. Her vibes are okay. You got back to why we're here. Sober, curious, interesting. Short turn, open to long. That's her Insta, and yeah. Okay. Brooklyn, you're a 90s kid. Yep, I can do math. You definitely are. Heavy metal and self care. You have a kid. Cool. You don't have any animals, but you love them. That's cool. Okay, you're pretty, and you have at least two kids. Looking for a long-term partner. You're a big-time texter and heavy metals but yeah, sure, why not? I'd chill. Abby, last go around. I'm not made for the streets. You might be Abby. You just might be made for the streets. I don't know what to tell you. All right. You cry a lot, but you're so productive. It's an art. Yeah, I guess that would be. Okay. Your last go around. Yep. I read that. All right, let's see here. You're a non-smoker. You're self-care, photography. I just, I think you're made for the streets. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, Caroline. You have a talent for making simple tasks harder than they need to be, and you're directionally challenged. I hate that already. Um, you're pretty, at least when you make things more difficult, you're doing whatever this is. This already tells me that you like to make things more difficult. I mean, why? This looks photoshopped as hell. You're still figuring it out. You graduated. Congrats. Walking your dog. Cool, cool, cool. You don't know what you want, which makes sense because you don't know where you're going. You're a dance teacher and personal trainer. Cool. People would describe you as charismatic. Well, I'm glad you at least have that going for you because you don't know where you're going. And your gift card is a sense of humor. Well, I'm mostly joking, and life is too short to take it serious, so I hope you don't get mad when I probably swipe left. I can find her dancing. She likes to dress up. She leaves early. When she leaves early, she doesn't tell you. Weekends are for socializing, fun nights, and Sunday fun day. Yeah, she's at least honest with herself. But I'm gonna say no, Caroline. I'm sorry. Bella, gym, skincare, photography, and singing. She sounds and looks expensive. Um, I think I want to say no, Bella, and I'm sorry. Um, yep, you just seem too expensive for me. Carly, if you have nice arms and tats, please contact me. She didn't mention anything about muscles, so I might still be up for running. She's a Leo. She likes self-care. I don't like the fact that she likes shopping, but a lot of you women do, so I guess I'll swipe. Katie. Her name isn't Katie. Well, Katie, who isn't Katie, we're not off to a very good start. You're already lying to me. Um, you're cute, even though you're dishonest. So if you're lying to me about the first thing, you could be lying to me about all this stuff. So sorry, Katie. Nope. Alexandria. Well, I hope this isn't you because your heart is where your head is and you're seem like you've exploded. You're a part-time artist, full-time creator of chaos. I don't like that either. Okay, I like that a little bit. You like to cook, art, wine, music, and fashion. Okay, you have a cat. I don't know what's with all these videos and I just too close to staring in your face. Take something. Just no. Too much. Get away. Kinsey, you have a son who becomes before anyone or anything. You like to be adventurous, find new things to do, go on trips and make memories. Currently going through a divorce. What a great flag for you already. And you're looking to try to find someone who's willing to make memories with you slowly, and then my son eventually if it's working out. Not a fan of 24/7 drinkers, but up for a good time occasionally. I'm a pretty chill person. Be gentle and honest with me, and I'll do the same. I don't know how I feel about you, Kinsey. You're cute, but I just kinda the key to your heart is staying loyal. You want someone who's adventurous, wants to explore and go on trips, make memories, and not regret the only life we get. That's debatable. I mean, you could be Christian, you could be studying crystals. I mean, there's a lot of people who don't think that this is the only life we get. So it's interesting that you're putting that out there, that you just don't believe in nothing. Cool. The hottest thing you could do is not drink 24/7, be loyal, be genuine, and honest. Well, you have said that, mentioned drinking a couple different times, so it sounds like your husband might have left you because he likes to go out and drink, and I just, with the baby being so young, I'm out, Kenzie. I'm sorry. All right, Crystal, you're awkward, relatable. I can ask you anything. You love learning new skills, music, museums, and history. Sometimes you're quiet, sometimes you're not. Gaming and love. If there's a dog, you're probably going to ask to pet it. Okay. All right. Yeah. You got a good vibe. A lot of face stuff going on, kind of ruining the vibes. Um, Keep your hearts, cuddles, and good foods. She can beat me at speed, Uno, and spades. Really, any card game. I bet not. Let's play Yu-Gi-Oh and see who wins, bitch. Your go-to karaoke song is "I'm Your Baby Tonight," Whitney Houston. I'll take it. Yeah, yep. You seem well. Let's see. You can find her socializing, dressing down, leaving early. So you just doesn't sound like you like to socialize. Your weekends are for recharging, cozy nights in, and having a good day on Sunday. So I feel like you're a little confused about yourself. You don't remember to reply. That makes sense why you like phone calls, and your phone's always dead. So you know what? Sure. Alexis, you took a horrible picture of your face, and you can't even really see half of it, and use a stupid filter. So it really shows that you never know what to put on here. So hi, back to you, even though you'll probably never see this. Um, Again, not even really confused about who you might be. Maybe this person. I don't know. You seem cute from what I can tell. Yep, you're cute. Don't know who that guy is, but I'm glad you're enjoying the pool with him. You never know what to. Yep, okay. You're a CNA. I like that. And trivia, sports, and reading, music and tattoos. So sure, why not? Caroline, you're 21. You got a nice figure. Um, what you like switching out your phone screens? Is that a different phone? No, yeah, that's a different phone. Maybe not, but I think it is. Actually, that's a completely different phone. Let's see. I was trying to see how many different phones that she had, but she is mini, so there's that. She's a junior studying elementary education. She loves fashion, her dog. That's good. Disney and to travel. My family is also super important to me, and writing a bio is hard. Help. ChatGPT. That'll write your bio. Yeah. Travel, coffee, makeup, walking her dog, and Disney. The real test is she replies quickly. She wants to have text, but her phone's died. You know what, Caroline? I would. I would take you to Disney World, I guess. Okay, Riley, getting a little into yourself, I see, which birds aren't real. I I really hope you're not that type of person, but you probably wrote this, and I'm not even surprised. Long turn open to short, 28 miles away. You know what? Birds aren't real. I feel like we could have a good talk just based off of that. I would love to hear what you had to say. Eve, who is apparently all ass. Okay, you. I don't really got a lot to say, Eve. Your English, French, Haiti. Probably Haitian, if that's the case. And I just no, sorry. Elise, you're an artist looking for your muse. Published poet, art, and education. That's interesting, at least. Pretty, for sure. And that's interesting art, for sure. Yeah, okay. You are so very curious. Interesting. Okay, Billie Eilish. I'm good with it. Yeah, sure. All right, CP, you're 36. You're pretty, even though you doesn't seem like you think so, because you only take face pics. Dating these days sucks. Yes, it is. The first item on your bucket list is Alaska. That I don't understand. Are you like wanting to go there before you die? Are you wanting to like take it over? You wanted to like sit in the troops and just conquer it? Just every single portion of Alaska? I just I don't know what that means. Just Alaska. Okay. Like you just write Alaska down and be done. Gym, weightlifting, foodie, country music, and CrossFit. Yeah, yeah. Sappho, horrible first picture, but I guess you think you can get away with it. You're blunt because that's how God rolled you. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm tempted to swipe right just because that's how God made you, and you like Halo, so that's cool. So figuring it out. The key to hard sharing your music. That's cool. And the hottest thing you can do is be a little mean when you flirt. um, well, okay. I might try that out one of these days. Probably not, because you're not gonna swipe right. But if you do, I'll try to be a little mean. You will put another vodka Red Bull. You want someone who will put another vodka Red Bull in your hands before I'm finished with the first one. I don't know that that's healthy. Mixing uppers with downers really sounds like a heart attack. And you're an Aries. That makes me want to say no, but you're cute. You like to phone call and you like to spend time together. So, you know what? Sure. Raves. Ugh. You sound like you take a lot of energy now. I'm swiping right because that's how God made you. It's blunt. Ashley, you're probably reading and watching baseball. Okay. Okay, you like the Dodgers. Interesting. And the Penguins. Okay. Um, First item on my bucket list is seeing a game at all 30 baseball stadiums. Okay, respectable. The key to your heart is books. Don't know how you'd insert a book into your heart, but I guess somebody can try. Your weakness is animals. So like cats and raccoons. Cats I can see. Raccoons, I don't know. You don't want children, okay. And you like to phone call, touch. You have cats and raccoons, but there's probably not a spot there. Okay, sure, I'll swipe right. Shelly, you're 46. And like to take pictures of yourself. Okay, um, not a lot here. Uh, you seem boring. Jade, you're 32. You look way older than 32. Like, you look 52, if not 62. So I don't really know what's going on there. And since you don't got a lot going on, I'm just going to say no. You look 62. Anyway, Jackie, you're 38. You're looking for a cool, friends with benefits to get together on Fridays and have a good time. If you're looking for something serious, swipe left. So, who are you? Jackie, you're looking for friends with benefits on the side, a little short-term fun. What? You have children and you don't text and you see, yeah, I just, no thanks, Jackie. Emma, you're, have a cute dog. You're a cute girl, okay. You like Doritos, so does my cat. I, that's a funny photo. Okay. I think that's the Great Wall of China. So you've traveled. Two truths and a lie. You was dropped while crowd surfing. Jerry Springer grabbed your ass on your 21st birthday, or you like cats. Um, and your go-to karaoke song is "Friends in Low Places." Does I don't think she likes cats. Um, I think she was dropped while crowd surfing, and Jerry Springer grabbed her ass on her 21st birthday. I would. I'd hang out with you. Sucks that you don't like cats, but you know, still seem cool. Rachel, you're 27. You are looking for a good partner in life. You're tired of all the games, and it's time to be serious. And you have Zeus and Athena. Okay, respectable, cute. Work at Subaru. Interesting. You're looking for a long-term partner. You like video games, steak in the gym, and hang out with your friends and family. And people describe you as friendly and caring. Your weakness is chocolate. I'm so glad that your weakness is the same as Majin Buu. That is an easy out. And you do like cats, and you do like to text and spend time together. So, Xbox online games, Marvel. Yep, Rachel. If I ever see you, uh, marry me in my bio. Just kidding. Anyway, Ashley, 32. Um, you're cute, but you don't know what you want. You have your bachelor's degree, you have children, and you want more children. You have a dog. You're a 90s kid. Yeah, I can do the math. Sorry, Ashley. Lid, you're 19. You, um, Okay, you have those. Okay. All right. You are looking for short-term fun, and okay. Sorry, Lynn. Not, not much to go off of. Claire, you haven't dated in a grip. I don't know what that means. Craving a connection, and you're masked up. Uh, I don't know what that means. You have tattoos. That's cool. You are very pretty, and you're a bad texter who likes spending time together. Okay. And you don't get on social media despite having Tinder. Doesn't sound like you'd ever even see my match, but sure, if you see it. Mackenzie, you're 23. If you don't like Nickelback, you can fuck off. I think that's something that we can all agree on, Mackenzie. Uh, for sure. You drink? You sound like you're a wild card already. Nickelback and effing off. You're Sagittarius? Me too. Sure, at least we agree on that. Shay, taking a picture of yourself without some support, it seems, but okay. You like the not support. Summer is coming up and you need someone to hold you down long term. You stay up late sometimes. Don't call you mean. She's not leaf friendly. I think I know what leaf she's talking about. She clearly doesn't like tea and she has a baby. I can, yep, you have children and don't want more. That makes sense. Okay, you're pretty cute and you're lucky, apparently. I have a baby, let's fall in love, and delete Tinder. That is the heck of a sentence. I have a baby, let's fall in love and delete Tinder. I don't think they belong together, but whatever. You like presents and video chat. You love pets. Don't smoke, but you play basketball. You like movies and pole dancing. Okay. Emily, 20. You live in the Plains. Looking for new friends. You're as skinny as a Christmas tree. You speak English and Russian. That would be awesome to learn Russian. I'm just going to swipe right because Russian. Claire, you like to live life to the fullest. You look expensive. I doubt you're even American. Um, just no, you just look too expensive. Ariana, you are very cute. Okay. Um, Not enough on here. Reading, gym, social development, coffee. Sorry. Brianna, you're 30. Message me first if you actually. So I know you actually give a shit. Okay, that's a way to start a conversation. If you still live with your parents, get trashed every weekend, or aren't okay with someone having a kid, swipe left. I mean, you're pretty aggressive at the beginning, so I might swipe left. Anyway, okay, situations happen. And even though some wouldn't agree with, you having a kid, but you know what? You be judgmental. That's fine. Um, you're looking for a short term, open to long. Well, I mean, you have kids. That might be all that you find, sadly. But, it is. You don't want text for weeks. Let's get coffee or dinner and see where it goes. That's cool. At least but you're the director of a nonprofit, so you probably make a lot of money even if you're a nonprofit. So, whatever. Me, I'm a grown up. Also, me. Can you drive me around so I can catch Pokemon? That doesn't match what I've seen from you. That almost seems like a lie. You are putting this, so it seems like you like to have fun. I don't believe you. This is two truths and a lie, except for just one lie. Yeah, I'm out. Okay, Jennifer, 32. Pretty. You're sweet, a little bit spicy, and always up for a good time. You're looking for someone who will keep up with your energy, make you laugh, and even surprise you. Okay. Movie, escape rooms. Yeah, we can do math. We know you're 90s kid. Sagittarius. Okay. Still figuring it out. All right. Last picture. Okay. You have children and don't want more. You like. Okay, you know what? That's good enough for me. Kirsten, 24. Short-term phone. You are looking for thoughtful gestures. There's really not a lot going on here. Sure, whatever. Allie, 5'9". You like to smoke, and you're probably not my soulmate. At least we can agree on that. We both like to smoke, and you're probably not my soulmate. So, short term open along, that makes sense. Not a lot here. Okay. Caitlin, hi. Winky, you're a mom, and you're living outside reading and riding motorcycles, dirt bikes, and you want to chat. That makes sense. Back that glass up. Also makes sense. Okay, okay, okay. All right. You're better in person. You like touch. You work out sometimes, and you're social on the weekends. You know what? Sure. Why not? Ashlyn. Pretty. See, Nick's English. I have no idea what that is. Sure. I don't know much, but sure. Olivia, you're super crazy and not funny and love mustaches. I do have a mustache, so I might be your type. What's your phone say? I can't really see it. Um, but being super crazy and not fun doesn't sound great. But you are pretty, and you're one of those girls with that same dog, I feel. Um, okay, you like to cook, hockey, sushi, Pilates, and online shopping. You're expensive. Alyssa, got a heck of a tat there. You live in Terre Haute. You are got nothing really going on, but you do like dancing, dressing up, arriving late, and just leaving. So I guess not. Mickey, just trying to live your best life. If you have a cat, I'll probably like you. Don't be shy, just say hi. Well, hi, I do have a cat. His name's Sour Patch. Nice to meet you, Mickey. You're a bartender. Interesting. If I'm not home, you can find me bartending or with the girls. People would describe me as the most unserious person you will ever meet. Okay, also Sagittarius. Been finding a lot of those. Okay, you find her dancing, dressing up, arriving late, and just leaving. And at least she's honest that she likes to recharge, but she likes fun nights out and self care. So I guess the Sunday self charge. You're the kind of person who replies quickly, and your phone's always charged and like texting. So you know what? Sure, seem fun, Mickey. Paige, you like the gym, workout, school, repeat. You're 25, so you're awful old to be going to school, but you're probably talking about college. You're an Aries, and I don't really get along with those, so see you later. Kelsey, you're an oncology nurse case manager. All right. Your dog mom, you're looking for your best friend, someone I can spend nights in and out with. Okay, okay. You, yep, okay. Looking for a long-term partner, and you can find her at the gym or a local coffee shop. You want someone who loves to go to events around town, explore the city, and try new things. Self-care, drama shows, Instagram. Nope, no thanks. Aspen, 25. Okay, okay. Let's see. If you're not at home, you can find her at Target or Seven Brew, which is the coffee shop. Perks of dating her is she'd make me a steak at 2 a.m. and her favorite playlist is called Gym Jam. I don't know what that means, and I forgot what personality type that is. So, Capricorn. I apparently vibe with those. I don't know. According to my horoscope, I do. We find her socializing, dressing down, leaving early, and she says bye. So she doesn't like to socialize too much at all. But her weekends are for socializing and staying at home, taking care of herself. So she is not agreeing with that, but she does reply quickly, likes to text, and her phone's always charged. So, you know what? That's good. At least I know, you know, how our weekends would go, and I am fine with that. Yes, Aspen. Melanie, 22. Okay, let's see what we got here. You're a Libra. You like all pets, and that doesn't really tell me anything, but okay. Maribel, I this just makes me want to say no. I just feel no about that just because of that. See if we can find anything else interesting about you. No, so just no. Izzy, you have a tyrannical ambitions DC to Oxford and back. I don't know what that means. Do you guys know what that means? Because I sure don't. Uh, okay. Izzy, you're kind of cute, except for in your last photo, you're not that cute. So maybe you're not as cute close up. I don't know. Her favorite go-to song is Frigalicious. Eggs and Biscuits. The song is so ridiculous. Okay, the hottest thing you can do is pick her up. She weighs like a pound, so I'm sure you can pick her up. She loves that shit. She's Sagittarius. Me too. Sure, I'll try to pick you up, Itzy. Jen, you're 47. You're a poly and leftist single mom. That doesn't seem like I'd want to have a conversation with you, but I don't know. You're polyamorous, minty. I don't know what that means, but I'm glad it's minty B. It sounds like you need some mints more often. If you're home, you can find me. She doesn't know. She's lost. If she's home, please find her. I don't. Uh, okay, be honest and kind. You have children, you don't anymore, but you do have a cat. You're 47. You're Oh, her interest is 90s kids, so she is interested in me, so I'm gonna swipe right. Kylie, 21, cute. You're chatting with yourself, taking a picture of yourself. I don't understand. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, you look like an underwear model at this point. You're a research assistant. Sure, okay. I can beat you in a game of NBA 2K, but it is only on the Wii. So you play the worst version of a video game, and that's the one that you're gonna beat people on. Well, you should at least said what year, so it's fair. Um, but just because of that, sure. 2K, 2K it is, Kylie. Um, I wish I knew which year though. Um, I call whatever team's Kobe's on. Caitlin, you're 24. You're just a girl who struggles opening her own wine bottles, but at least you're forklift certified and still in your cheerleading outfit. It looks like I don't know how I feel about that. You're also hope that I'm ready to go all the NBA stadiums to with me to watch the Grizzlies. Absolutely not. John Morant is, doing some things out there that most people don't agree with. So that's horrible that you're a Grizzlies fan. I'm so sorry. You're pretty. Okay. Yuck. Grizzlies. You're looking for a long term. You're open to short. Also, if you're ready to go out to the NBA stadiums with me to watch the Grizzlies. All of them? To watch the Grizzlies? Can we just Memphis tickets are dirt cheap. Why do we want to go everywhere to watch the Grizzlies? Let's just go to Memphis or Indianapolis where the tickets are cheap. You don't sound like you like a good deal, but I guess I can forgive you. Oh, I guess I can forgive you for liking the Grizzlies. And I'm out of likes, so I guess I am out of time. And that is a pretty long video. It's about an hour. I hope that was entertaining for you guys. I don't normally talk to myself for an hour, so it's interesting for me. But hopefully there was something that made you laugh there. If not, you know, that's fine too. Let me know how boring I am and what I can do better next time. But let me know if that was entertaining or if you'd like to see another app. Um, Anything else? You know, appreciate you guys having stopping by and giving us a like, and go give some of them Instagram girls, a follow, and cash app some people, I guess. See you later.